Illawarra is an Aboriginal word meaning between the mountains and the sea, which aptly describes this narrow strip of land nestled between the escarpment and the ocean. The coastline is made up of beautiful sandy beaches which lead to rocky outcrops with many intertidal rock pools. When these rock pools are exposed at low tide, it is well worth taking the time to investigate what delights they have to offer. Sandon Point at Bulli supports an extensive variety of marine life, which in turn attracts many species of coastal birds that come to feed in and around the rock pools. The sooty oyster catcher is one species sometimes found here. This bird is one of the endangered species, with one study showing only 200 recorded in New South Wales. Oyster catchers feed on small molluscs and marine worms, and are often seen prizing limpets off the rocks with their powerful beak. The sea flows over the rock shelf, constantly providing the microscopic plankton, which is essential for both marine plant and animal growth. Take time to explore the many pools. Turn over a rock to reveal a completely different world of living sea creatures. Rock pools can also act as a kind of nursery, providing a safe environment for small fish in their early stages of development. The brittle star is one of the class of sea stars, or starfish as they are more commonly known. Unlike the ordinary sea star, the brittle star has a definite central disc from which the arms radiate out. They move by using the arms to push themselves along the ground. If threatened or handled, they have the ability to shed these arms, hence the name brittle star. The black elephant snail is easily identified with its white shell contrasting against its jet black body. The spines of the sea urchin are carried on ball and socket joints, thus allowing each spine to move in any direction. Most sea urchins are vegetable feeders living on seaweed or green algal scum, but they will also take small mollusks. The Waratah anemone is the most noticeable because of its brilliant red colour. Its beauty becomes most apparent when the tide comes in and its tentacles uncurl. The chiton, or coat of mail shell, is so called because it has 8 separate plates fitting against each other, like the steel plates of a suit of armour. This flexible shell enables it to move over angular surfaces and also allows it to curl into a ball if threatened. It creeps along by means of a muscular elongated foot and gives the appearance of a very graceful gliding movement. One of the most beautiful and striking of the marine creatures that you might find in the rock pools is the bubble shell. There are many species of these which have an amazing variation of colours, from almost translucent white to shades of apricot or a deeper reddish colour. The one filmed here is commonly known in Australia as the rose petal bubble shell, one of the common names to do it justice. The extended and frilled soft parts, which seem to float delicately like a lady's flowing gown, are pink in colour and have an edge of iridescent blue which is so difficult to capture effectively on film. The shell is only about half the animal's overall size and nestles amidst the soft tissue folds. The bubble shell feeds on minute tubular worms and lays eggs which it carries within its mantle. It has 2 eye-like spots on its head which are sensitive to light. The bubble shell really is a thing of beauty and a joy to see. The 11-armed sea star is the largest species of sea star in New South Wales. The number of arms actually varies from 7 to 14. It feeds on small crabs or marine worms. It moves by means of hundreds of tubular sucker-like feet. As you explore the rock shelf, you might find yourself in the company of a white-faced heron as it searches for food, feeding on small worms and crustaceans. Now the air is filled with the raucous sounds of the crested terns as they bid us farewell.